The U.S. military is investigating an airstrike that accidentally killed at least a dozen Afghan police Friday in Helmand Province. The area in southern Afghanistan is now controlled by the Taliban. U.S. Marines recently returned there after several years to help drive them out. Charlie D'Agata visited the troops.
The last time U.S. Marines were here, a force of 20,000 all but drove the Taliban out of their stronghold of Helmand Province. Back then, Brigadier General Roger Turner was a colonel.
Did you think you'd be back here?
No, I didn't. I didn't really. I left here, as we discussed. I left here in 2012, and we knew that the mission was going to end in 2014, so I didn't think I'd be back here anymore.
This time, his mission is dramatically different. In command of just 300 Marines, training Afghans to fight for themselves. We joined them as they flew over what is once again Taliban-held territory. Because not long after the Marines pulled out, the Taliban swept through Helmand, recapturing territory U.S. forces fought and died for, with 349 American lives lost.
This was one of my positions.
We can't give the location, but this used to be a U.S. Marine base.
How hard of a fight do you think this is going to be getting from
That
here?
fight will now be led by Afghan Brigadier General Wali Mohammed Ahmadzai, who stressed the urgent need for increased American support to defeat the Taliban. This war is not just ours, he said. It's a war against international terrorism. We need America's advanced technology and more forces to fight with us.
Assalamu alaikum.
But General Turner said the Marines' role is simply to train, advise, and assist. The priority is to get Afghans to do the fighting.
I don't know that having Marines moving right behind them is something we really need to do.
Recapturing and holding on to Taliban-held territory is a task Afghan forces must take on themselves, and eventually on their own. The Afghans are making progress this week. They captured a strategic town near the provincial capital with the help of U.S. forces. The question now is whether they can hold on to it and for how long. Charlie D'Agata, CBS News, Kabul, Afghanistan.